Hello everyone, myself Purushotham, working as Assistant Professor in Department of Computer Science Engineering, MLR Institute. In this session, I am going to discuss about the Daemon threads. So this is the overview of this session. So first I am going to explain what is a Daemon thread, and then after a Daemon thread methods and some sample example I am going to discuss now. Okay, so let's get started today's session. Now, so what is a Daemon thread? So in Java, a Daemon thread is a low priority thread that runs in the background and provides the services to the user thread. Okay, so Daemon thread is nothing but it is a thread, okay, and which is run in the background continuously, and it gives a support to the user defined thread. It provides a service and it provides a support to the user defined thread. So suppose if you take an example, like I have a main program. So suppose assume here I have main program. The main program is running here, and in this program I am creating objects. So let's take object 1, I am creating object 2, object 3, and here I am creating 1000 objects. So here the moment you are creating objects, so it obviously it will store in the heap area. Now, so every object will be stored in the heap area. So assume the heap area is filled with all the 1000 objects. The capacity of the heap area is what? Assume, just for instance, so the capacity of the heap area is 1000. Now what happened? If you create a 1001th element, now there is no chance to keep this object in the heap area. Now in this case, the program will be run with a low memory, and it leads your program will be terminate abnormally. So to avoid this, some threads will be executed in the background. So those threads are nothing but Daemon threads. Now here, the moment it is reaching to the low memory issues, okay, automatically the JVM will be called a GC. GC stands for the garbage collector. So this garbage collector is one of the Daemon thread. Now what is the duty of the garbage collector? It will clear all unwanted, all unreferenced object from the memory. Okay, so that is the duty of the garbage collector. Now this garbage collector is a software, it's a program which is running in the background continuously. And if any unused objects or unreferenced objects are triggered, so those objects are removed from the memory to avoid this memory issues. So the garbage collection is the best example for the Daemon thread. And one more thread, that is a finalizer thread, means just before deleting any garbage objects or unreferenced object, if any sensitive resource is connected to that object, and just before destroying that, the finalizer will be perform the last action on it. Okay, so just it will close all the connections in graceful manner. So that is the duty of the finalizer. Okay, so these two are the best example for the Daemon threads, and these two threads will be executed in the background continuously. So these threads work silently in the background and performing the task and support to the user defined threads without interfering the user operations. Okay, so as I mentioned, Daemon threads will be run in the background. It will not interfere any user operations. Silently it will run in the background. The best example for this, garbage collection and finalizer. Now the life span is depend on a mercy of the user defined threads. Okay, so means if any user defined thread is executing in your program, the lifespan of this Daemon threads depends on the user defined threads. Means if user defined threads execution is done, so automatically JVM will be terminates the Daemon threads. So when the JVM will terminates the Daemon threads, means if the user defined threads execution is done, automatically the Daemon threads automatically it will be terminated by the JVM. But before that, the JVM will not terminate the Daemon threads. So as I mentioned, you can observe the first point. In Java, Daemon threads work with low priority. So as we know that the priorities ranging from the 0 to 10. Okay, so here 0 means low priority and 10 means max priority. Okay, so here Daemon threads are work with low priority, but if you have a specific requirement, you can also increase or you can also decrease the priority of the Daemon thread also. Okay, so that's the next point. So here in Daemon threads, we have two methods. So one is Daemon method and set Daemon method. Okay. So to check whether given thread is a Daemon thread or not, for that we need to use a specific method called is Daemon thread method. And is Daemon is a predefined method and which is returning the boolean. Means if the given thread is a Daemon, it will return true, otherwise it will return the false. So to check whether given thread is a Daemon or not, we need to use Daemon is Daemon method. The next, we can also create your own Daemon thread. Means user defined Daemon thread also possible by using a method called the set Daemon method. Okay. And using this method, you can also create your own Daemon thread. So you can see here the set Daemon is accepting a parameter that is a boolean type. Okay, so if you set the value is a true, the given thread becomes what? A Daemon thread. And if you write the false, so it will be normal thread. Okay. Now, so before setting this Daemon thread, and make sure that before starting the thread itself, you need to call this method. Otherwise, again, it leads an exception called illegal thread state exception. Okay. So these points now we'll see the programmatically now. So let's create a thread here. I'm creating a thread. So thread name is my thread. Here I'm taking the class name is a my thread. Extends a thread class. Now run. So here the duty of this thread is to print this value. I want to print a simple message for 10 times, just hello MLR IT I want to print. Now we need to create the thread. So just create object to the thread and call the start method. Now a thread is ready and we need to call t1.start. Now if you call this t1.start, so automatically a thread will be created. Now you can see, now it will print hello MLRT, hello MLRT. Now we can also verify whether this given thread is a Daemon thread or not. We can verify. So how to verify this given thread is a Daemon or not means we have a specific method called is Daemon method. So system.out.println, just write t1.is Daemon. Is Daemon. You can see here the false. False means the given thread is not a Daemon thread, it is a user defined thread. Now you can also set your thread as a Daemon. So how to set your thread as a Daemon means use t1.setDaemon and make it as a true. So that's it. So automatically your thread will be a Daemon thread. So now you can see I'll print after starting this thread. I'm printing this one. You can see the first case before starting the thread, the thread state is what? User defined thread. So that's why it is returning the false. And after setting the true here, set Daemon is a true. Now your user defined thread converted to a user defined a Daemon thread. Now here make sure the method here, suppose after starting a thread, suppose if you use set Daemon here, it leads an exception illegal thread state exception. Okay. So make sure, so compulsory you need to call set Daemon before starting off any thread. That's it. Now your program will be run. You can see, and the false and the true. Initially user defined thread and after that it is a user defined Daemon thread. So that's about this session. So coming to the session. So in this session I have covered what is a Daemon thread and a Daemon thread methods like is Daemon, next set Daemon method and some sample example I have covered. Okay. So that's about this session. Thank you.